You know what's here?
The Emirates NBA Cup
Devin.
in-season tournament.
Devin.
Fuck out of here, dude. These
Devin.
courts are already pissing me off. My eyes hurt. I can't see fucking straight. I'm looking at
Devin.
blue people and shit. I don't know.
Devin, the NBA Cup. The
I'm
NBA
telling you, we
Cup.
don't need the NBA Cup. We need series.
The NBA Cup. I thought it'd be fun if I saw this article. It's the 2024 NBA Cup format. Rules for in-season tournament explained. Groups, dates, schedules, and odds. Just to refresh our memories. First year it was a little rough. Obviously we saw the Lakers come out champions, and then
Also, slippery ass courts apparently.
it not translate whatsoever to the
No.
postseason or the rest of that season. But here we go, Devin. Year 2 of the NBA Cup tips off on Tuesday, November 12th. How do you feel? You kind of already sprinkled in how you felt about the Cup, but how do you feel about the NBA Cup?
Yeah, to me, it's. I mean, you'll never see anything like this out of the NFL. It's kind of just the NBA showing that they think that they have an inferior product in terms of regular season sports. Um,
But is that a
it's like
bad? Not to cut you off, but it's not a bad thing to admit that when like they're making it obvious, like no, like we want to make the regular season more entertaining.
in a way, but they're getting gimmicky. It's like they're trying to create things that really no one cares about. I mean, shit, they do the same thing with the WNBA. Like, I'm sorry, we're not that interested in it, and I'm not that interested in the NBA Cup. I want to see rivalries back in the NBA. I want to see impactful
But I don't
regular
think
season games.
I, I I don't think that's the goal though. I don't think the goal is to for the NBA Cup to draw you. I think it's to because what's I mean they get some bread and shit for winning this. If I'm
500K.
so I think if the players play with more intensity in a regular season tournament game opposed to a regular season game, it will make the game more entertaining for us to watch. So just the sound of an NBA Cup, it's like, all right, that's whatever, who cares? But if they're genuinely going out there and playing harder than they really would in November
Yeah.
on a regular November game at 7 p.m. on NBA TV, it's like now you're in a
My
tournament.
problem is there ever an NFL game, an NFL week where you go, guys aren't playing that hard right now.
Week
Guys are taking
17.
a little bit easy this week.
Week
No,
17.
early season, mid season, where you're saying week 18. It's not week 18. It's not week 17. No one's in the playoffs
But
yet.
every game
Guys aren't
count.
playing that hard. Guys are loading. Guys
Every
are.
game counts though. You're using. You got to understand though. The NBA
But make
knows.
every game count in the NBA.
But
No one cares about the in-season bullshit. Winning a cup. Make every game count, not
see,
just fucking six
you
and three a
see,
week.
you forget you forget what I'm saying. We're not supposed to care about the NBA Cup. We're supposed to just be given better product. We're supposed to just be watching more intense basketball being
I
played.
know. I know, but make that all the
It's
time.
up to the players to care. It's up to these players to make
I know.
us.
It's a player-run league.
But let's be real.
And they're ruining
It is up to the players to make us wanna watch them more
Yeah.
throughout an 82 game schedule.
Yeah.
But let's hear. All right, the NBA Cup. The 30 NBA teams have been divided into 6 groups of 5. Those 6 groups feature 3 groups of Western Conference teams and 3 groups of Eastern Conference teams. Each team will play each team in its group once. And once group play concludes, the 6 group winners, along with 1 wildcard team per conference, will advance to the knockout stage. You following me? All games from this point forward are single elimination. The quarterfinals will be played in home venues. The semifinals and finals will be held in Las Vegas. Sounds simple enough, right? Question mark. They had to make sure we got it.
Wait, so you didn't ask me? Say, are you following me?
No,
or
the following me was there, but then I saw the sound simple
That's
enough, and I was like,
nuts.
all right, now they're starting to ad lib. They're starting to ad lib too, and we can't both ad lib.
No.
How do they decide who wins? In a perfect world, it would get settled completely organically with 6 undefeated group champions and a single 3-1 team in each conference. Realistically, though, there will be ties to be broken, and and the league has set up tiebreakers to be used exclusively for this tournament. If two teams are tied in the same group, head-to-head records split their tie. Point differential in group play is the second tiebreaker. Total points scored in group play is third. Record from the 2023-2024 season is fourth. So from last year.
So it's probably just going to be point differential, and no one's going to have the same points.
If all those tiebreakers fail, a random drawing will be used. While this is not
That's hella tiebreakers for last year's record to be used.
While this is not a tiebreaker, it should be noted that the two conferences will be kept separate until the finals. Teams will play teams in their own conference in the quarterfinals and semifinals. Who's in each group? All right, here we go. So we got West A, Minnesota, the Clippers, the Kings, the Rockets, the Blazers. We got West, and we're gonna give our plan predictions. We got West B, OKC.
We're predicting?
Sure, why not? Phoenix Suns, the Lakers, Utah, and the Spurs. We got West C, Denver, Dallas, New Orleans, Golden State, Memphis. East A, New York Knicks, Orlando Magic, Philadelphia 76ers, Brooklyn Nets, Charlotte Hornets. East B, the Bucks, Pacers, Heat, Raptors, Pistons. East C, Celtics, Cavs, Bulls, Hawks, Wizards. Now, I know I just read all of the information, but one more time. So the winner of each one, so West A through C, E through C, or East A through C, and then one from each of those, one wild card from each of those, or just one wild card from the
one
West?
wild card from each conference.
Okay, all right. Because that's, I just want to make sure, I got my shit right. So, all right. Starting with West A, you got Timberwolves, Clippers, Kings, Rockets, Blazers. Who's winning
it? T-Wolves. I mean, it's like with this tournament, it's like who shows up on a Tuesday?
Anthony Edwards.
Probably.
I mean, are you disagreeing?
I'm just saying, we don't know.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not Kawhi.
No,
it's not
Kawhi. It will never be Kawhi.
I mean, the Kings. The Kings.
The Kings are good.
The Kings, especially in the regular season, they're regular season Kings. But besides that, I mean, you could have like a hungry Rockets team that are willing to, that are trying to prove something.
I mean, I don't know. I looked at the records the other day. I don't know if the T-Wolves have a great record right now.
They don't, but I mean, this would be the same as
5-3.
This would be the same as like gassing up the 12-0 Cavs.
Yeah.
So let's not be naive.
They're like, when are they gonna lose?
In the playoffs. About the first or second round.
First round of the playoffs.
Yeah. So I will agree and say the Timberwolves probably win the West.
Can I do who I want to see win?
Okay. I'll give who is I think's gonna win, and then you can say who you want to see win.
I don't know who I think is gonna win, but I can say who.
So if I asked you right now, who you thought was gonna win between Minnesota and Houston, you don't have a clue.
I have a clue.
I feel like you have a couple clues.
It's like the Pacers were in it last year. The Pacers were in the final last year.
Yeah, I guess you're. I mean,
the Lakers won the thing. So yeah, anything is possible.
But when you put it like that, see, okay, when you put it like that, it's like, all right, then the Trailblazers might win this whole damn thing.
I don't know.
You're right.
Who knows? But no, I want to see the T-Wolves come out of that. I think they can.
West B, you got OKC, Phoenix, the Lakers, Utah Jazz, the Spurs. So first things first, it looks like KD won't be, at least in the beginning. He's missing the next 2 weeks with a calf strain. So,
which scary.
Super scary. Definitely don't want them skinny ass calves causing another Achilles tear or nothing.
Nope.
Because we all know what happened. I don't want to say the last time, but that time he had a calf strain.
That time he had a calf strain
that led to something a lot more catastrophic. And if I'm not gonna lie, if he tears his Achilles in the NBA Cup, might have to hang it up.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not gonna lie. Then we can hang up the NBA
I'm gonna be
Cup.
real fucking pissed.
We can get rid of it.
I'm gonna be absolutely so pissed.
So just for that, I think I might have to write the Suns off for winning it.
Yeah. Probably OKC.
OKC, Chet though. Chet's out the next 8 to 10 weeks with hip injury.
They can do all right.
So give me the reigning champions of the NBA Cup, the Los Angeles Lakers, and Bronny's gonna get a fucking in-season championship ring.
Bronny ain't on that team, brother.
Nah, go ahead and give them G Leaguers a cool in-season. It's the only
This
ring.
would be.
It's the only ring they're gonna get.
I mean, it's the only anything that those G Leaguers are going to get. I want to see Bronny succeed. I do.
No, you don't. You've been talking so much shit about Bronny.
I want to see him succeed. I don't see it though.
You've been talking. You've been talking. You're like Jaylen Brown with the hose on the sideline. Oh, I just don't.
No.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
Does anybody?
Give me the Lakers
I guess
though.
Bron does, and that's a pretty good person to see. But I don't know.
Give me the Lakers from that. Give me the Lakers. Give me
Sure.
the Lakers. I mean, unless Wemby just storms through everybody in
don't
this
think so.
West B, I can't really see it happening.
Now, can I propose something?
What?
What if we went and gave the NBA players what they wish for week in, week out, which is to play less?
Okay, I hear you.
Each team plays twice a week. Stagger it so there's teams who play so the teams play every day. There's games on every single day. And then that you can put them in prime time. You're not watching a game at fucking 4:30 on a Tuesday on League Pass.
Okay.
And then everybody plays. You make sure everybody plays in those games. Because right now this sucks. But we'll see.
I don't know. I honestly,
I'm not Adam Silver.
I kind of disagree.
Okay.
Okay. In the sense of like, my question is to you, Devin. Like, I enjoy being able to put on a game every night, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you think it was staggered, if every player was healthy, if every player healthy decided to play every game, how much more regular season basketball would you watch?
Probably a good bit.
But like, how much more?
None. Fuck.
Not much. You know what I mean?
All
Like,
right,
it's like
agreed. Leave it the same.
they're gonna leave it
I'm not
the
watching it
exact same.
regardless.
They're gonna leave it the exact same. They're not touching it.
Why are we ending this dumbass cup, bro? I don't know.
West C, you got Nuggets, Mavericks, Pelicans, Warriors, Grizzlies.
Well, the Pels are fucked.
Oh, well, and I mean, bro, I've been telling you this shit for I don't know how long, and you decided to come in here for this season. This season, out of all the seasons you could have came in with this type of energy, you came in this season talking about, no, I still have hope in Zion. I still believe in him. I think he'll be okay.
Dude, we've talked about this since him and Ja got drafted. I was always on the side of Zion. You were like, fuck that, Ja's better. Now it's the best ability is availability, and somehow Ja's on that court more often, but
still in that court more often, and that man's hurt too. And it's just the fact that, I mean, the man Zion he can't stay healthy, and it's like out indefinitely with a hamstring injury.
It's like, can we put an end to this indefinite bullshit in the league?
But like, I'm not gonna lie, when you see
like
the
that
word,
could be 6 months.
Like the word, if there's any other player besides Kawhi you want to see like indefinitely next to, it's probably Zion.
Yeah.
In terms
like,
of
I want to see a timeline. I want to see 3 to 4 weeks. I want to see 2 to 8 weeks. Not 2 to 8, 6 to 8 or some. I want to see something. I don't want to see. He might come back next week. He might come back in fucking a year. Who knows?
I mean, it's just to the point where it's like Zion Williamson.
Like, you're bust. You are a massive bust. And it sucks.
And what sucks is like the hate Ben Simmons.
That's how good he is.
The hate Ben Simmons gets. Exactly. It's how good he is.
Yeah.
To people like Ben sucks to a lot of people.
Ben's never that good. Ever.
A lot of people think Ben Simmons is garbage. And I mean, can he shoot? No, but I mean, before this whole injury thing, there was there was an idea that yeah, no, Ben Simmons' play style would have and could have worked.
Maybe.
Um, obviously we never really we're never really able to
No, but
see
we've
that.
we've seen Zion. We've seen how his game is translated to the NBA and how much of an advantage it is for him to be so physical. Um, but if he was 40 pounds lighter, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're looking at a different player. But yeah, just it's a shame
But
because he is good.
when do you just accept that? Like, all right, he obviously just doesn't care enough about his job.
And I told you like when he went on Gil's podcast and he was I've been eating better and I've been doing my shit and all this and it's like there's a certain time when I need to figure it all out. It's like you're saying that you said that your entire career. You said that forever.
Mm-hmm.
Show it, dude.
Just
Quit
figure it
talking
out.
about it. I don't give a fuck. Figure it out. You're an NBA
And
player.
another thing, it's like
Quit
okay,
knocking out porn stars.
and not to harp on Zion's weight too much longer, but also it's like there's good healthy food.
Agreed.
Like just fuck up some steak. Like
Also,
just go,
you're running all day. How
you're
much are you fucking
but
eating that you're gaining weight?
that's what I'm saying. You're Zion Williamson.
Like,
Go
how is this
home,
possible?
have a big fat steak, and fucking go to sleep. Like I don't know. Like are you really eating just biscuits and shit? Like what are we talking about?
Also, how the fuck was Charles Barkley healthier than you? How was Shaq healthier than you? These people ate like garbage ass
Yeah,
and
yeah.
had no access to the same medical shit that we got now. And you're out here getting hurt every fucking three
And it's
weeks.
like, bro,
It's a shame.
Zion, like, bro, we grew up in the same era. We all know you heard the same stories and watched Shaq get old and fat and get hurt. So you know what's
Yep.
gonna happen to you at
Now,
what like now. Like he's not
25.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's just it's a shame.
And then
Uh
you got the majority of the league who is in great shape. And
yeah,
it's just him.
yeah, yeah.
Sad.
So give me Denver. But I will say, out of all of these teams in the West, I will say if I'm going to pick Minnesota, the Lakers, and Denver, it's probably gonna have to come down to me between either OKC. Nope, Chet's out. So give me Dallas as the wild card. Give me Dallas as the wild card. Give me those teams coming out.
Give me Golden State. Golden State seems like a team that's going to do well in shit that doesn't matter.
We are. I mean, we're doing this right, right?
I think so.
We are predicting this right. I mean, we
All right, now do we get a wild card?
that was the wild card, yeah.
That was the wild card.
Realistically, it gets settled with 6 undefeated group champions and a single 3-1 team in each conference. Okay, so we're right. We're right.
Who'd you say is the champ of the thing? I got lost in the Zion talk
What do you mean?
of that.
No,
Who
there.
was the third?
Oh, for me,
Yeah.
I would say, I got Minnesota, Lakers, and the Nuggets.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Nuggets. Because it was Nuggets, Mavs, and shit. Right.
And then yeah, give me Mavs as the
Okay.
wild card team.
Yeah. Give me the Warriors.
All right, over on the East. So East A, you got Knicks, Magic, 76ers, Nets, Hornets. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fuck caring about the league. These players are getting hurt really damn early this season.
Mm-hmm.
That might be another reason why they might not give a shit for this NBA Cup because
Mm-hmm.
I I I, I mean I don't know. I guess I bro because of injuries I don't know. Orlando, Philly, like what? Maxey comes out a star in the East, or Brunson holds it down in New York. I mean, it's
Yeah, maybe the Knicks.
I probably would have to still go with the Knicks. You go over to
But
East.
I think this experiment with the Knicks is really a failure. I think they may have had something good. I don't know,
It's
maybe.
November.
I'm speculating.
It's November. No, I mean get your take off. But just failure already. I mean, I'm just
No, but it makes me upset that they had something good. At least they thought they did, and then they go and fucking change it up big time.
you're okay. But let's be real. You're mad they took him from Minnesota. Cat added to the Knicks is
Sure.
not a bad move.
No, but
It's the fact that they took.
now I want to see the T Wolves fucking
I want to.
go crazy.
Yeah, I want.
Also, Ant's probably the funniest dude in the league.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Ant knocked up little baby's baby mama.
Okay. So we talked about this last episode.
Did we? And then he dapped him up.
We talked about this last episode, and then like we kind of like were very subtle about it, and then this episode you just yeah. So that happened. I
I said
guess
it.
I don't know. I don't care.
We don't. I don't know if that's the truth or not.
I also don't care. You know, like it's like
No.
if
But no, I watched some of that starting five
uh
documentary,
I've not seen any of that.
and his girl was on there, and he was like, "It's my baby forever." It's like, all right,
All right, okay.
you guys are best friends.
give me the Knicks. Give me the Knicks. East B, the Milwaukee Bucks, who might be the big. You want to talk about failures?
Oh yeah, dude.
Pacers,
That's
Heat,
fucking
Raptors,
shame.
and Pistons. Which Dame is in concussion protocol. Since we're talking injuries and shit, Dame is in concussion protocol. Miami is starting
Surprised
off.
Kawhi has claimed a concussion before.
Miami's starting off slow. Well, see, Kawhi would have to have a brain in order to have a concussion. He is made up of wires and transmitters and transformers and fuses and
he's an alien boy. I did see that the Heat just lost to the Pistons in the NBA Cup.
The Heat are starting. Jimmy's out. I think Jimmy's
Spoelstra
out.
took a timeout when he had none, so technical loss again, whatever.
I think Jimmy's gone. By the time this trade deadline, I'm already getting excited for the trade deadline. I'm not gonna lie, especially with this like being in the hopes of like if we could really send Jimmy like. And this
I get if I'm Jimmy. Like at first, my first thought was like he should have left last year, or at the end of before the season. But if he's able to take a look at who's trending upward and who needs a shooting guard, and he can go pop on one of those teams and be pretty seamless, then that'd be dope.
Not somewhere where they're like okay, and you get to just run the floor and scrape by in the playoffs. Go get a chip. Yep. Go get a chip. Like this Jimmy Butler is one of my favorite players of all time. I need that man to go get a chip because obviously the Miami experiment, it was fun. It was cool. It was entertaining.
Very.
But now it's just
it was entertaining until
I'm not watching bro rot in Miami. That's not no.
He can't spend the rest of his time there. I don't want that. But I think wait it out till the trade deadline.
But I guess with that being
said, head out west.
Give me the Pacers?
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know. I
like Tyrese. I like Siaki.
It's yeah, okay. Yeah, give me the Pacers. Give me the Pacers. And then over in East C, you got Boston, the Cleveland Cavs, Chicago, Atlanta, and Washington. Okay, obviously whoever doesn't win in the East out of Boston and Cleveland is going to be the wild card.
Of course.
Because this is it right here. I mean, Cleveland's undefeated going into the NBA Cup. So if they continue their undefeated streak, they're going to win this EC. Now, I'm going to say
the NBA Cup.
I'm going to say fuck the money, fuck everything else. There's going to be teams that are going to be matching up against the Cavs in this cup, in this NBA Cup, who've been hearing this noise about them being undefeated, and they going to care more about knocking them off one time more than getting to the end of this championship. So I will say Boston ends up being the winners of the East C division, and the Cavs end up being the wild card, and they maybe catch their first L in this cup.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Cavs are what? 10-0, 12-0.
Cavs are 12-0. Yeah, Cavs are 12-0. Now,
beautiful.
Okay, looking at this again. So KD may be back because it says group games will be played on Tuesdays and Fridays. Oh, no, excuse me, until December 6th. Quarter games will be played at home venues on December 10th and 11th. The semifinals will be played in Las Vegas on December 14th. Finally, the championship will be played on December 17th in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, the 22 teams that don't reach the knockout stage will play 2 more regular season games against opponents that haven't yet been determined on December 12th or 13th and 15th or 16th, while the 4 losing quarterfinal teams will play one more regular season game on one of those dates. And they have the schedule. I'm not going to read out the schedule. And it says what's different this year. We can start with the name. It's not the in-season tournament anymore. It's now the Emirates NBA Cup. More noticeably, the courts also got a redesign. Last year's courts were specifically designed to make them stand out for the tournament. And while the league is using unique courts again this year, they won't feature the runway across the middle of the court. So bullshit about, here's the prize. Featured a trophy. Yeah, okay, that's cool. But what are they really receiving? A $500,000 bonus. Losing the championship game gets you $200,000. Losing in the semifinals gets you $100,000. And losing in the quarterfinals gets you a 50 piece. So slightly less from there. Finally, a media vote after the championship game will determine the tournament's MVP as well as the tournament team, the top team. Who do you think's favored to win it all?
Celtics.
Yeah, that's a good guess. It's the Celtics.
It's right.
It's the Celtics. The Celtics are favored to win.
I think they're favored to win everything. They're favored to like go to the moon first, and
man, we might be sleeping on Philly though. I mean, Joel might pop out in the NBA Cup.
We might be sleeping on Philly.
What? We might be sleeping.
No. It was just like you caught an epiphany.
I know. Well, I mean, because I'm catching.
They're 2-7 or something. They're 2-8.
But I'm catching highlights of just Joel right now, and I was like, all right, okay, like
yeah.
You might have something. We'll see though. We'll see. But
I mean, right now the league's wide open.
But I figure we take a look into the NBA Cup, Devin. We need to see what we are about to indulge in. We need to see what we're about to really get into, and that's the NBA
I'm gonna be
Cup.
indulging.
Besides that, we talked all the injuries for the NBA.